keep telling these guys they need to clap for me more often, and they don't. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming. I am Myles Rusak. I've been the Executive Director of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Grand Erie for the past year. It's been an amazing year. A lot has changed. We were actually just talking as a staff team about the amount of change over the past year. We're here in this beautiful space. We have some new members of our team. We have some new programs launching. We're getting into new demographics. We're going to be working more with the LGBTQ community. We're really proud of everything that has happened in the past year. And personally, I'm very proud of all those people standing in the door, and that's the team who made this all possible. And you know, and I don't say this lightly, but I've been in nonprofit about 16 years now, and this is one of the most passionate teams that I've had the pleasure of working with. And again, I'm proud of it. Again, it's been a great year. We're so pleased to be here in Paris. I made the silly mistake of moving the office and my house all in the same week, but I am now a resident of Paris as well. And it's an amazing place to be. It's an amazing town, it's an amazing county. All of Grand Erie has really supported us in moving our head office here. Beautiful space. We'd like to thank the building owners who have actually contributed a monthly donation to us for as long as we're here, which was very generous of them. So, you know, again, thank you all for being here. Thanks for making it happen. Thanks for helping us be out in the community. We're hoping that we can break that barrier of 400 youth served. We want to be well above that. And we think that this space is going to really help us have the platform to do that. So, again, thank you all very much. I think I'm handing it back over to Heather, who's going to MC our
Well, thank you everybody for coming. I'm now going to ask Levac to come and say a few words, and followed by McColeman and Eddy.
Normal protocol is to go to the federal people.
I think today
But
it's
today is a special
the mayor
day
go first.
because we're moving into Paris.
That's right,
I'd like to
Paris.
defer to the His Worship, Ron Eddy.
We'll yield to you, sir.
Paris, Brant County. Well, thank you very much. I'm used to being the end of the line, any place in the line.
You're never last.
Hey, you've got to be adaptable in elected life. Do both of you agree with that? Very adaptable. Flexible.
I'm stubborn.
Anyway, this is an outstanding occasion. I'm so pleased that you've moved here. And the important thing, you've got the right and adequate accommodation for your activities. And that's so important, just talking about actually room for all the board members to sit at a boardroom table. That is an advantage. So thank you for coming here, enjoy it. I have some very pleasant memories being a big brother in the Hamilton Big Brothers Association a few years ago. But
I didn't know that.
and enjoyed it immensely. Well, I was 20 years in
Wow.
Wentworth County, which is central.
1920 or 19?
It's a few years earlier, I'll put it that way. I get mixed up in the years. But thank you very much for coming. Thank you for getting this accommodation. I'm so pleased here about the owners being so willing to participate. That is truly wonderful. So thank you. The very best to you in the future. And I know you will enjoy it. You are enjoying it. So we, the Council of County Brant brings greetings, sends greetings, and thanks you for coming here and wishes the very best in your services to our youth and the youth indeed of Brantford, Six Nations, Mississauga, Credit, and Norfolk County. It's great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Going down the line? Okay. Well,
No, I look at it going up the line.
Oh, is that what it is?
Don't provoke him.
Yeah, don't get me going. When I arrived to Paris, which is the prettiest town in Canada, no question, and I come into a property like this and I see an office like this, I immediately think of the word heritage and how important our heritage is to all of our lives. And you know, I've been admiring the floor, and I've just noticed that steel, whatever it is, peg that's sticking up out of the floor.
Yeah.
You know, when you think about the people who've gone before in this space, and you think about the people who've built the community, and Big Brothers and Big Sisters are part of that heritage of people like Ron who served. I haven't had the privilege of being a Big Brother, but you know, I know the people that live on the margins sometimes and struggle with circumstances that none of us can imagine. That it's organizations like this that come to the rescue often, and often come to build character into people that may never have, may have just fallen by the wayside. And so your work is, as my friend to the right, and I'll steal one of his punchlines, it's God's work. Because it is, it's coming, it's recognizing the fact that there are youth and there are others out there who are struggling with some of them, as I said, some of the most difficult issues, and you're here to supply that in one of the most beautiful settings I think that could ever, an office like this is like so spectacular, so spectacular. And so here you are, you've got to be inspired every day by this. You're inspiring lives. Thank you for what you do. As the Member of Parliament, I offer this certificate today to you, which is a congratulatory certificate. The Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Grand Erie, in celebration of your grand opening held November 25th, 2016. It reads, "Unlocking a child's true potential creates a future where anything is possible." Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, Phil did steal not just my line, but my whole speech, so I'll make something brand new up.
Well, good.
Thanks very much, Myles, for the invitation and for celebrating the opening of the building. I think what you've heard, though, is people are kind of relating to the opening of the building, but they're focused on what work that you do. And that's really important. We don't want that to get lost, but it's a small celebration of a new beginning for you. And it continues to play on the fact that Big Brothers Big Sisters is an important part of our entire community and region. And because of that, it means that kids are going to have a better start. And when we do that, we add to our next generation over and over and over again. So we have to say to the frontline staff, a very large thank you for keeping it together. And Myles, your leadership and all of the people who keep that together is an extremely important thing. Thank you to the volunteer board. Thank you for stealing my daughter. For those that might not know this, my daughter is looking at becoming a board member of Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Wow, good.
And that now there's a family connection, and it means that my pocketbook is going to get challenged even more because my kids are beginning.
That's on the record.
I am recording this. I am recording this.
So it's part and parcel of self-confession, which is good for the soul. But there is a personal side to this. As a principal of an elementary school that received one of the first mentoring programs that had Big Brothers coming into my school, and had little brothers and little sisters in my school, I saw firsthand the amazing impact that Big Brothers Big Sisters has. I've seen 3 or 4 lives completely turned around. I've seen 3 or 4 lives, and in some cases, in one case I can almost testify that this person's life was saved because of what you do. And that's important to say. Yes, this is a beautiful place. Yes, this is a great building. There's heritage involved to it, and it's a reuse of a building that is an important part of our, but what is happening inside of this building is more important. So I want to say thank you for all of those people that work so diligently in the public sector, the charity sector, that we need to elevate to time and time again. We need to make sure that we don't lose focus, that the private sector is an important aspect of who we are as a community and how we drive it. But the real life work gets done by you, and I want to thank you for that. And you cannot understand from my heart what it means to see a kid's life turned around. It's really valuable, and I thank you for that work that you do. So, without getting too maudlin about it, this was close. It was close, but I think it's important to point out that the building is good because it's helpful for staff, it's helpful for people to do their job well. But the work you do is so valuable, and it is God's work. and I thank you for doing that. So as the member of Provincial Parliament for the riding of Brant, I offer my sincere congratulations to Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Brant Erie as you celebrate the grand opening of your new location, Paris, Wincy Mills. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. So I want to thank you for the continuation. The stream that you're creating is to make sure that those kids get a better start in life. So congratulations. My learner has not really done, you're supposed to turn it
Oh,
around.
sorry.
And we're supposed to do like
There we
this
go.
so that we're
There you
prepared. This is a photo op, Phil, just to make sure you understand.
He needs all this publicity.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you.